See, here I go thinking again. Like, I'm gonna be smart. Like, oh, this should be a good time to go and you make Zombieland Saga might, like, get in to be safe and, like, not have to deal with complicated emotions and struggles and difficulties and concerns, and you relax. He's about to start screaming at me like I owed you money. I don't owe nobody money but myself. I'm the one who knocks. What? But you know, it's just one of those things where, like, I'm over here trying to be all smart and economical and shit. That's not the right word. What? We're back to the money topic again. I'm trying to be smart. Be like, let's watch the chill vibes and the happiness and the celery. It's what you put in with the onions and the carrots to get a sofrito. Yes. A mirepoix? Is that a different thing? It's probably a different thing. Words. Anyway, I'm trying to be smart and be all logical and stuff, and here I get towards the end of the show, without thinking, oh yeah, it's the last, like, episode or two of the show, probably gonna have something mildly more, like, substantial happen. This, like, significant and, like, badness happens, and then everyone cries, and that's unfortunate, because what else was I gonna do? What am I to? What is a man to do? Anyway, fucking. Hey, hi, it's me again. Still same day. It's why I'm wearing the same outfit. Please ignore the fact that I may have been wearing this same outfit the other day as well. Shut up. Point is, we are still here again, back again, once again, my friend, for more Zombieland Saga. This is the second to last episode ever. They never made it one after this. I don't even know if they made a last episode. This is just, they definitely didn't make the last episode as in the previous one that we saw, because that didn't happen. So we didn't see it. You see what I mean? Probably not, because they didn't make that episode. Never got past the animatics. Never made it past the concept art stage. I don't know if anyone missed this. To be honest, I probably could have stayed away for another year and a half. Anyway, hey everybody, we're here for another episode of Zombieland Saga. This time this is episode 11. The one that is the name that it is. I don't know, because I don't look at those things. Except for when I do, which is sometimes. But it's not this time. But it was last time. But I didn't tell you about that part. I did see it. I didn't talk about it, though. I talked about the one before that, which had a really long title, but I didn't talk about that until it appeared in the episode, because I didn't realize it was as long as it was. So, you know. Now you know. Anyway, in the last episode, we fucked around in the woods a bit. We were on our mountain monster shit. I've never seen that. I've seen other people talk about it. It sounds like a experience, which is, it sounds like just growing up in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, to be honest with you. That just sounds like some dumb shit. Like the people I've been around in my life would do. Let's go, like, let's just go try and fist fight a Sasquatch or something, because this is a normal thing that humans do. I'm not saying that there was a Sasquatch, nor that they tried to fist fight it, but to be fair, they did try and fight a big boar, which again is more Princess Mononoke than any assorted Sasquatch thing. Sakura got covered in goo. Something, so no head. And then she got hit by a car again, which is, well, a whole truck. But it's not as funny as the other two weren't funny, too. I turned them funny by making them about questionable content. Again, like mouth love again. and assorted goos, which, you know, you have an imagination. I have it. We both have an imagination. You can imagine things. Imagining's cool. Except for when it's not. Except for when, like, you get, like, the really bad thoughts and you get... And, like, not like the... Ooh, the bad thought. But, like, the bad thoughts where you're like, oh, no, scary. Ah, sad. Oh, no. I had some of those. Reminder that I've been gone for a while. There's a couple of those in there for sure. There was a couple of the other ones in there too, but that was what was keeping me put together. Anyway, point is, that happened at the end of the last episode, and then she was like, "The fuck? I've been amnesia'd again, or unamnesia'd." Again, I don't know the proper terminology for this, but something is amnesia'ing. One way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. I am not used to talking this much. I wonder how noticeable it is in my throat, because I tell you, it's noticeable in my ears. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. It is, again, the penultimate episode of the first season of Zombieland Saga. After about 48 years, we are closing in on you know, the end of this, much like someone racing towards a pink-haired bean in a car. Which happens far too often in this show, to be honest with you. I do not approve. This is why I don't like automobiles. There's a lot more other reasons too, but it does mostly involve like maiming and death and pain and agony and suffering and sadness and sorrow and concern for precious beings. Anyone can be a precious bean. You can be like a fucking 6'2", big, twirly, mustachioed man, barrel-chested, a little bit of a beer gut. You can still be a bean. I don't want you to get hurt neither. I respect your mustache. Maybe doing a little much, but yeah, I want you to live your best life. I don't care. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you to be safe. To be safe. We like it when we're safe here. Safe and protected and cared for and beloved. What the fuck are we talking about? The things that I feel about Sakura. We're going to go ahead and do this here. In 3, 2, 1. Sploosh. Thank God they didn't give him sound. You sound remarkably put together for having just been hit with a car. So, because Lily talked last time, so I was like, I thought we were doing it because you were in a concerned... Literally. Damn. No, that did happen. She was all right about that. See, I don't even need to like give you guys the breakdown on what happens or doesn't happen because Homegirl's got it most of the time. I also have new headphones from the 40 years ago when you saw me last. Not the last episode, but from the before times. And because of that, they're really finicky and weird in that, like, all the other ones I've ever had, they don't have, like, a button that you press to, like, pause or to do whatever the hell. You just, like, vaguely wave your hands near them or tap them or give them a tender, like, fucking all up in there or whatever the fuck. That's not the right technique at all. I didn't want to commit completely, so it just started looking way worse. But, it's you fucking onomatopoetically bang me, you son of a bitch. But every time I try and adjust my hat or my head or my hair or my ears or my headphones, even slightly, I'm afraid that I'm gonna hit it and it's gonna pause something. And I'm gonna just start swinging. But it hasn't yet. And it better fucking stay that way. Or I'll eat someone's face like a zombie. Well, I don't love this. Hi, Bean. Just kind of vibing. Getting struck by truck. See, we've re-amnesia'd again, which is not good. Girly Pop, this isn't very helpful. This is maybe the most unfortunate person who could have shown up to say hi, to be honest with you. That's just really unfortunate. Oh, the poor Bean. You fucking snap, crackle, and popple everybody. I forgot I was reacting for a second. She's not doing super hot. She out here looking like me like a week ago. It was looking like my brain was cooking itself. Because it was. It's bad. Alright, well, when I said we should go slap... You're doing so much. Again, she's undone the redo with the... It's a bit of a bummer. It was a bummer the first time. Also, if it was the same guy, I don't remember if we ever saw who was driving the truck originally, but I will say it is rude. He seemed like a pretty chill guy, like he wasn't an asshole, but he's, if so, really fucking up. Motherfucker, you are useless. Ain't never around when we need his ass. It re-unnamed her. She got the old shit back, but forgot the new shit. The vibe is not immaculate, sadly. We had a whole show's worth of plot. She's got the memory that I have starting this up again. It's not the most ideal timing, for sure. Fuck. Ignore me. I'm looking for zombies. I don't know if you know this, but you're like the main character. I just realized it's an ensemble, but like if you had to pick the one, like that'd be you. It's kind of needs you, lot, you know. You've gotta, much like amnesiaing, you have to now unquit her. See, this was the dramatic lighting you needed in the previous episode when Homegirl showed up and just slapped the shit out of you. Who the what the fucking... I was gonna say, that's a whole different thing. Sir, are you God? Are you God? Yeah, dramatic realization. Did I just pull that shit out of my ass and nail it? Give me lore, you fuck. No one could, Lillers. You're the precious potato. I couldn't forget about you. And I left forever. And even before I ever started, I couldn't forget about you. You were the one I knew the most about going in. Little potato. Little beanarino. Beanarina. Just living the best life. Death, whatever. Same shit. This is just Saki's theme song, and I've never... Probably. No, she's real good at that, though. Damn. It's too much. This is far too much. Really takes the wind right out of the whole argument. Whale songs. This is a cute little dealy do. No. Little potato. Break through to her broken heart with the power of Lillery. Yeah. You I thought it was cute. Alright, you pouty pants. That's sharper than I thought it was. Fuck. You have traumatized the child. Girl, you doing too much. Old people doing too much all the time. You gotta fucking chill. This is... I mean, I respect it, but it is too much. You know, she left. An attempt was made. Calm down. All the time, screaming it. That's more my speed. She's a nerd. Whose idea was it to give Homegirl the prison special, by the way? Yeah, can you go help, you lazy ass? Girl, Snow White's fun. You got... Say... I was Peter Cottontail. I was so proud. It was such a good vibe. Alright. See, that's not your fault, though. Sometimes you just get the fever and the brain tries to melt itself. That doesn't mean nothing. You would have been a great Snow White. Take it from Peter Cottontail. Oh no, it all hurts. Look at this doofus. She had full-on Anya eyes. Just blown out in just a dot. Now she got my back. Oh, she's nerding it up. Superhero mode. But that's okay because you were a superhero. Look at her. She's even... Well, they can't know my true identity. You're too goddamn hard on yourself, girly pop. I realize I'm a fucking real son of a bitch for saying this after the year and a half I've had. Some reflection and shit, but... Fuck you, show, for making me realize that. Shut up. It's not... Shut up. Maybe I shouldn't have watched this as the starting show. Fuck, there's that screenshot again. It's not a screenshot, it's a scene. It's just it was a screenshot previously. Chibi face. That's just Emmy. I even referenced her in the previous video. On account of the no legs and shit. Look at you, fucking Drugs McKenzie over here. You'd be like, no, that's just a regular leaf. The fuck it is. These are performers. You know what happens. They get lit on the weekends. You should go and hang out with her and hold her hand and maybe give her a kiss. That makes everything better. You're built different, baby girl. Would you... Or is this the same motherfucker? Is he the same motherfucker? Wasn't there a guy at the... Like a cop in the first episode or something? Some shit? It's the same motherfucker? Did I not notice that too? Again, I don't know anything. Yeah, it is... God damn it. Beat his ass. Fucking cops, man. Take a seat. Yeah, she doesn't know that shit. I sure as shit never remembered, and they've said your name like 4 times. I was gonna say, well, that part's light, but is that the forest over there? Oh. Not necessarily exactly. There's a lot of lights in one house. Necessarily. The fucking dweebs. The weirdos. Your fucking your coolness that you think is so cool and you like is there with you. And she wants to be your friend. She is your friend. Embrace that shit. Yeah. Again, really shouldn't have... Maybe not the person to be watching this, but... Fucking hate that how much of this can like sum up my past year and a half. Saga's whole bullshit right now is just a fucking mirror, and I hate it. Yeah. Motherfucker. I can never tell if I love him or hate him. I truly think it's both. Criticize him as many ways and houses you want, but he locks in always. And I do respect this immensely. Also, Rico does a phenomenal fucking job. I definitely saw that one clip of getting in the fucking car or whatever, the van, so many times in between the last time we did things on the channel and now. It's a great fucking scene. I was gonna say, I think this answers my question about whether or not it was the ending song after all the time. Yeah. I can't say for certain that if I had decided to watch any of the other shows, I wouldn't have been hit with a deluge of similar themes and stuff. But I would just like to point out that it was really some shit. That this just happened to be one of them. That Saga's whole entire fucking plot arc shit is prescient. God damn it. Shannon here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, folks. That was episode 11. Is that accurate? Did I just lie to you right now? Am I telling you the truth? I am. Does he speak lies and falsehoods? I don't know why that's the fucking voice. It's like the shittiest Sean Connery. But it was like Sean Connery, but it's that one dude from that one episode of fucking Firefly where they're like, she's a witch. Yeah, but she's our witch. So cut her down. Like that shit. You know, it's a good show. Watch that again in between the... Probably twice I did. It's good. I like that show. I miss that show. It's dead. It doesn't exist. It's unlike a zombie. Never came back. Except it did, but only for that one movie. So like a half of a zombie. Just like a zombie, but you're just the top half. Maybe it's just the bottom half. I don't know. But it was definitely half of a zombie. Anyway, point is, how did I even get to that entire conversation I was just having? Anyway, point is, that was episode 11 of Zombieland Saga. We are officially closing in here on the last one. I am almost certain I'm going to be able to clean this up here today. I'm glad I didn't just do like one and then be like, oh, I've done too much. Oh, I've withered away. But didn't expect to necessarily clean up all of Zombieland Saga Season 1. I am very sorry. Again. And maybe I need to shut the fuck up and stop being so fucking apologetic and fucking mopey. May or may not have just watched an entire episode where a character was doing that for very similar reasons. And well, I don't have a him to come and yell at me. And to be honest, if he did, I would clam up and start to devolve because I do not handle conflict well. Anyway, but I'm gonna say I'm sorry anyway because I'm sorry that it's taken this long to get us here. But I appreciate you all very, very much. Again, I have no particular illusions that there's going to be a shit ton of viewership finishing up these last 4 episodes, but let alone a fucking season 2 eventually or something like that. But what I can say is that I appreciate even if one of you does. And again, I'm sorry, because you shouldn't have had to go through that. Again, it's not like it's a great fucking trend. Like, you've suffered such abuse because you fucking didn't have some fucking dumb dipshit on the internet watch cartoons and be like, oh, I think Saga is cute and the fucking sweet and the little chip face. And like, it's like, it was not the end of the world that you didn't get that. But... But still, I'm so sorry about that cough too. But But we've got to be getting close. It's got to be the last couple days of this shit. It's got to be closing out on us. Like there's not even any goo in there anymore. It's just a tickle now. God damn, doth it tickle. Yeah. So I'm at least glad that one way or another I'm finishing this up here, and we can look towards a brighter future. Whatever that may entail. Before we left to the Shadow Realm, that was a year and a half of nothing. We went ahead and had set up plans for a show that would be continuing on after this. I have no memory whatsoever if I ever even got to announce it or anything like that. So sorry in advance if I didn't. But the plan is Yuri. Little beans, kind of gay. So that was something. That'll be a thing. Obviously, there's everything else on the channel that I want to bring to life again. Just looking at the schedule with where we had left off, and we're gonna restart things. I make no fucking arguments that well, we're gonna fucking full swing, hell yeah, batter up, and not any of that shit. But I can say I'm going to try and do what I can here and there, what is gonna appeal to me, what's gonna keep me going, and what I'm excited for. I might have to pull some bullshit here and there, just to fucking keep my vibe, and I'm sure you guys will understand that. I think as much as people want me to get into certain stuff and get continuous stuff, one thing I have noticed is that people are just really fucking sweet and kind and just seem to want to make sure that I'm okay. And so I think there's a lot of people who are just like, dude, I'm just kind of happy to know you didn't die. I'm glad you didn't run out into traffic and get struck by a truck and engage in re-amnesia. So there is that. As it was left off, we had just finished up Magi Revo, and Sound Euphonium Season 2 was going to pick up after that. I would still like to do that because I enjoyed the first season of that 1,000 years ago. Again, I only ever got 3 episodes into Season 3 of Snafu. And I have been missing the Yukino like a son of a bitch. So I would like to get in on some of that here sooner rather than later. I do remember Snafu is a real... It's a real snafu. It's a real fucking experience. Like I don't remember what it is, but there's just something about the vibe of that whole show and like dialogue and how people talk and shit, and it's just fucking a lot for being a fucking rom-com. it's fucking, oh my god, and everyone's using too big of words. I'm stupid, so I'm a little dreading that, but for the girly pop, yeah. I know the plan was to get to the second half of Aquatop on White Sand again at some point here very soon. Because what did we have on Wednesday? We would also I think that was My Dress Up Darling. Got a whole fucking another season in between then now. Cool. That's awesome. God damn it. So much shit happened. So that's the thing I need to figure out what I'm doing with in my brain hole. As I wouldn't be mad at seeing more of that, but I don't know if that's something I adjust due to just personal vibes. And maybe I just don't worry about filling out a whole fucking schedule because, like, I need 7 goddamn shows or something to try and fucking force myself into. I'm in love with the villainess. I believe we got to episode 5. I think we finished the 5th episode of that. When last we left off, with the fucking Ray Taylor of it all, the gay Taylor of it all. Again, we only ever got 2 fucking episodes in the review Starlight, and they also announced a whole ass other movie. So that's the thing. But hey, that means eventually They'll have announced 3 whole other movies before I finally catch up. And then obviously, Zombieland Saga. Again, this was going to be replaced with Yuri Yuri. I think that's one I'm probably going to try and roll into here sooner rather than later. I imagine it be just very wholesome and chill vibes. I'm not even worried about Sakura's level of fucking bullshit in that. That just seems like little potatoes who like other little potatoes, and that's cool. We like that here in this house. And Freerun. Fucking Freerun season 2 just started. I'm 6 episodes into that bitch. That's where I got to. And the fucking whole ass first episode of the new season or something's dropped already, so it's fucking... Ain't that about a bitch. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and figure it out. Obviously, still have one last episode here of Zombieland Saga, which I am gonna try and see about doing up here real quick in just a minute or two. A little bit more than that. It's gonna take a little bit more than that. I'm going very slow with like making sure I have all of the audio and video all tucked away and ready so I can figure it out. So yeah, if there's that, but we're going. So yeah, I will do that, and we'll see about figuring things out as we do. But until then, whatever the hell we do, whenever we do it, I'm just glad to be doing anything. And I think the biggest thing I can hope for is that that's what people are here for too. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. And I will see you all next time, whenever the heck that happens to be, for episode... It's the 4th one I'm doing today, but obviously it's not. It's the fucking... It's like the 3rd, 4th one, you know what I'm saying? Because there's 12, and... That's how math works. Yay! Anyway, thank you all for watching. I love you all dearly. Love Sakura. Love you. Love all of the beans. And even though I'm really fucking bad at taking the advice, be kind to yourself. Even if you are constantly afraid of failing everything all the time. Oh, it's unfortunate. Bye, everybody.